I wanted to use this case study because it's genuinely interesting to me. It represents an extreme example of how to apply these principles. This company, still in 2026, doesn't even have an app, but it's very successful. It has a retail approach at providing microloans. What they realized was that their referral program was their most successful marketing tool for getting new customers. And so they determined to take what was a successful referral program and make it even more, dramatically more successful. Let me talk a little bit about the program itself. It wasn't broken. It was one of the larger advocate programs in their particular category. Tens of thousands of funded loans per year. The cost per funded loan was well below the category benchmark. They had a double-digit multiple on their program spend. All great things, and finance had really no reason to look at it twice. But they wanted much more. And our analysis found that there were over 246 million high-frequency situations per year where referrals could happen within their footprint. So we went and identified the specific situations where people would be actually willing to share. We sized the incidences, the annual volume, and described each one in detail. Things like when someone is waiting on a paycheck or a refund or a reimbursement and need a short-term bridge, or when someone is worried about being judged for needing help and wants a partner that treats them with respect. We did the analysis around each one the same way we do it for any other category. Very specific. We're not trying to design for the entire company. We're just trying to design for this referral program. Instead of talking about modes, we decided to use the language of roles. And we identified 3 modes that people could and would get into, called them roles. One was as an experience guide, the other was as a trust curator, and the third was as a rhythm keeper. Now you can imagine that one person could be in any one of those roles, but we're going to support them with the right messaging tied to the role, tied to the situation to ensure the right motivation for the referral. Because as you saw in one of the earlier slides, they had a lot of people that were doing self-referrals, and we wanted to kind of mitigate that particular element. And we also wanted to increase the number of referrals. So they still don't have an app. This is a 3 to 4 year rollout, and it's early days, but we're already seeing self-share rates down 81%, which is fantastic. We're seeing genuine advocacy start to show up, and the conversion rate is climbing. I don't want to suggest situational market analysis did all that. They have great creative and a really strong program, and we built all of those things, but we can already project an additional 27% increase in their referral rate over the next 5 years against their current trajectory. This is coming from a company who's at the dumb extreme in terms of technology, but we're applying the same thinking and seeing a bigger market and a more relevant message for something as specific as a referral program. So where do you get started if you want to do this in your own organization? The first thing you want to do is you want to identify 21 situations to build for. I have a whole chapter in the book on why 21. Then figure out which modes you should be focused on, and then decide what kind of time value you're actually trying to produce. You can do that work yourself. Read the book, get it. It'll walk you through the frameworks. You can map out your situations, get a license for one of the workbooks from our website. It's on our website. Go to www.stonemantle.co. We can help you at Stone Mantle with any of these activities, help you to audit a particular investment. This will get you started, and I hope that you'll get started soon because I promise you, you'll have great returns.